Mr. Naqvi is a friend to Oman. What I gather is that he was able over the last 2 decades or so to become part of the weaving of sports in Oman. And his early commitments in 1982 with the Hockey Association, as well as the further work he did for the Oman Olympic Committee, will bear witness that people like him, who devoted their life to helping sports in general and became professionals in what they do, leave behind a good trace always. From those who dealt with him in the early years, they have mentioned him as a man of zeal, a gentleman who respected his job, but also was there to contribute. And I really hope that people like him become remembered not for what they've done, but for what they leave behind for others to carry on and continue to do. We in Oman have gone through phases of development in terms of sports, and it was the commitment of people like SAS Naqvi who helped in the making of some of these contributions. In terms of hockey, of course, it's a game that we love, and it's a game that is deep-rooted in Oman. And it's a game that also connects us to many Asian countries that had the same passion for the game. And those ambassadors, like the very distinguished coach that we have here, they were able to bring the sport to the open and make it more of a reality for Oman. I really wish him always luck and continuous support to the game, to us in the Olympic Committee, but also to the movement of hockey as a game in the Asian context.
I would like to talk about Mr. Naqvi. Actually, Mr. Naqvi, when I came to be the Under Secretary of Youth in 82, end of 82, we start from 1983, with Mr. Naqvi, and he is one of the greatest people who encourage the sports in Oman, and he is working day by night to really to give Omani sports all what he's done with all his experience. He is not only an advisor or an expert, he do everything for sports. And behalf of all our college who's worked in Oman Olympic before and now, and all of the Omani people, we thank Mr. Naqvi for what he done for Oman and for Oman sports. Thank you.
A friend, Sayyid Ali Sabtin Naqvi, a top-class hockey player in his heydays, who represented India as a player. And
he is my teacher. He is the one who taught me what is the Olympic administration, what is the sports administration. So he's everything.
At that time, I'm a hockey player. He is already coach. We learn him too much. Not only in hockey, every life things also. Money advice he gave to us. That time, after the hockey, I think from
as far as I know, he joined. Come to this country in the 80s. I'm afraid in 80s, in 82. And
this profile of Mr. SAS Naqvi, one of the greatest sports personality in India and Oman. Various dignitaries had spoken high on this.
Mr. Naqvi is not very new. In fact, my association with him is very old, and he's like a father figure to me and my wife. In fact,
an outstanding forward for the Western Railway, and during that period, not only he
boys and children of different schools and at the junior level. The first time he got an opportunity to coach the Indian team was in 1973.
And most honored coaches, administrators that not only India has seen, but the world.
Mr. SAS Naqvi was the coach of the Oman team in 1982, and he came for the 1998 Asian Games with us to Bangkok, where our team won the gold medal after 32 years, and Dhanraj Pillai was the captain of the team. Dhanraj, do you remember your interaction with Mr. Naqvi?
Yes, I remember very much, and I was very happy to be, to see Naqvi uncle, because first I seen him in 1992 Barcelona Olympics. That time I was very young, but in 1998 when I met uncle, it was like an honor that I am meeting a person who represented Bombay, represented India, and he was there for the Indian camp. He gave me a very special gift, which is, it touched my heart and also my Indian hockey players. He made very good plates, and with that, the photographs of 4 hockey players of Indian players. And we felt very happy that uncle has recognized the Indian hockey magistrates are there, and he was praising Indian team. He was talking about Indian, because I also become a Bombay player, and uncle was playing for Bombay and he coached a Bombay team. So I was very happy to meet uncle that time. There are a lot of memories when I visited Oman, when I visited uncle's house. I seen museum of hockey. It is like a really to see a person who's very passionate about hockey, and he has kept from 1932 from Dada Dhyanchand till my generation. And when I entered in the house, I saw it is like a museum. I could see all hockey players' photographs, all hockey, old hockey, new hockey, jerseys, and some paper cuttings. And so I was really happy that this kind of person also living in our country. This Naqvi uncle has given a lot for Bombay. Naqvi uncle has given a lot to the Indian hockey players who are represented, and then they went to Oman and played National League of Oman. Some of the boys junior to me who's working there now, and from Oman they shifted to Dubai, or they are getting job. And behind this all, only one person was there, that is Naqvi uncle, because a lot of players has been made their life through hockey, and Naqvi uncle has given them an opportunity to play in Oman league. So I feel that every player respect, every Indian hockey player respect Naqvi uncle, because he is the person who really admirable, and everybody likes Naqvi uncle. We require person like Naqvi uncle in our country, who's dedicated for only hockey, who want to see that Indian hockey should win an Olympic medal in the Olympics and the World Cup and Asian Games and all, because he want to see, because whenever he talks to me, he feels that India should win Olympics medal, World Cup medal, so that we are again should be back in the podium, and world hockey should recognize Indian hockey, because we are, once upon a time we were very good. We used to win. We never saw defeat, because continuously we won 6 Olympic gold medal. We are the 8-time Olympic champion. So that all desires are there. We require person like Naqvi uncle, who can really think that India can win. Person like him should come and coach Indian team, or give some tips to the young generation, how they used to play, how passionate they were when Dada Dhyanchand and KD Singh Babu and senior Balbir Sahab, and here also in Bombay, Joe Antique and all, they were there, junior Balbir Singh, Western Railway. So uncle used to talk about all that, the legendary of Indian hockey. So we used to, hear through uncle, because uncle has played with Leslie Claudius, Uddam Singh and all. So we used to get a lot of passionate that uncle has played with everybody, but so simple. When we went to Muscat, the Indian ambassador was, like welcoming uncle. So we felt so happy that, uncle, not only uncle has done in his own country, but uncle has given something in Oman hockey also.
Beautiful.
And everybody, the respect which uncle got there, I never seen any other sports person. And everybody, not only hockey players, from the federation also, if any function is organized by Oman Hockey Association, the first name will be uncle's name is there in their list. So uncle has given a lot of happiness to Oman hockey. Uncle has given a lot of happiness to Indian hockey also. So I wish uncle a very fruitful life, and uncle should enjoy his life now because uncle has done a lot for hockey.
I'd like to thank you very much, sir, for all that you've done for us, not only in my career, but in the careers of so many of my friends. We grew up under your
sub, because I remember him when I was a youngster, when I used to watch him on BHA. Then in those days it was grass, not like...
I remember right from my childhood, I grew up in an atmosphere surrounded by hockey greats of that time. We were staying in Western Railway Colony at Matunga in Mumbai. And I remember our next door neighbor was Kishan Dada, the Indian Olympic captain. Two other flats were occupied by Olympian Mr. Joe Antic and Siddiqui uncle. Then I remember one of the first teams that my father coached was our school team, Don Bosco High School, where I studied, and I played hockey for that team. Later on, he coached the Punjab Sports Club hockey team, a local league team in Mumbai, where many of the promising youngsters were given chance to play. I was also part of Punjab Sports Hockey team. Later on, many of us from the Punjab Sports Hockey team went on to play for the Bombay in the juniors and senior nationals. We had players like Joachim Carvalho, Mayur Pandey, Mukul Pandey, from Marcellus Gomes, Joachim Carvalho, Somaya, Diego D'Souza, Mervyn Fernandez, who represented Bombay in the junior nationals. This team was coached by my father. I remember in 1976 when we went for the Belgaum Nationals. We were all very young. The team was coached by my father, and nobody gave us a chance to win that tournament. However, despite all odds, the Bombay team won the Junior National Hockey Tournament at Belgaum that year. In 1982, my father got a chance to go to Oman to coach their hockey team, which was to participate in the 1982 Asiad at Delhi. He went there as a coach of the Oman hockey team. At that time, he was coaching the Mumbai Customs hockey team. He had taken up charge of the Mumbai Customs hockey team. He had to leave that charge and he had to go to Oman. Thereafter, he has settled over there and he has not come back since. After coaching the Oman Olympic team, the authorities at Oman found him to be very useful, his services to be very useful, and they retained him over there, and he founded their Oman Olympic Committee, which had since then not been formed, and he had been put as in charge of their Oman Olympic Committee in the post of a technical advisor. Ever since he has been there, I think my father has a unique achievement of having represented the Oman contingent in almost each and every game where Oman has participated from 1982 onwards, be it the Olympics or the Asian Games. He has participated as part of the official Oman contingent in all these games. My father always takes pride in remembering the fact that he was recommended to Western Railway in Bombay by none other than K.D. Singh Babu and Dhyan Chand. They referred him to some authorities in Mumbai, Bombay it was known at that time, and he got a job in Western Railway. Thereafter, when he started umpiring and coaching, he was encouraged a lot by two persons whom he never forgot, the late Mr. Kartar Singh of the Indian Women's Hockey Association and Mr. K.L. Pasi, the Secretary of the Mumbai Hockey Association. For almost each and every match I used to accompany him when I was young to see Western Railway playing, and Western Railway were a very great team at that time. My father used to play at the right out position and he was known as PD Naqvi. So I got a lot of inspiration and encouragement from them when I started playing for school, thereafter for college and the local league. Then I represented Bombay in the seniors and juniors. I got a job in customs because of hockey, and well, today I am what I am today because of hockey and the encouragement that I received from my father. His Excellency Mr. Hamad Al Ghafri, big source of encouragement to my father in Oman. Mr. Saleh bin Khalifa, Mr. Daoud. So I know a few of them, I have met them, and they have been of great help to my father. Mr. Mohammad Shambe, of course.
Says great. Well, his outstanding, asset or whatever you can call it was his dedication to the game.
To play for Western Railway. The first time I saw him was a match against the Punjab team, and it was the semi-final of the Aga Khan. And I remember
anything else. And with that, we enjoyed what we were doing. I guess most of the players, when they who were coached under Mr. Naqvi,
one of the great players I have ever seen. Most skills he had, great speed. The most important thing about Naqvi sir was his discipline.
He never forgot the late Mr. Kartar Singh of the Indian Women's Hockey Association and Mr. K.L. Pasi, the Secretary of the Mumbai Hockey Association.
In the camp. Later in the 74-75, I was again with the Indian team as a coach which has won the World Cup in Malaysia in 1974. मैं ओमान में ही मुकीम हूँ.
तो नकवी साहब, हिंदुस्तान की जो सरजमी से, जो मिट्टी से रचा बचा जो आपका व्यक्तित्व रहा और उसने जो आकार लिया, क्या इसका क्रेडिट आप कहीं ना कहीं ओमान को देते हैं कि उस जो एक जर्नी में जो आप स्टेप बाय स्टेप आगे बढ़ रहे थे, तो उसको एक मुकाम हासिल करवाने में मदद करते रहे?
ये तो सही फरमाया. सारा कंट्रीब्यूशन मुझे जो मिला हॉकी से के डेवलपमेंट में या हॉकी में जो तरक्की किया वो सब इंडिया से ही मिला. और उसकी वजह से इंडिया में जो मैंने किया उसकी वजह से ये लोग हमको वहाँ पर लेने के लिए आए. मैंने खेलने के बाद नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ स्पोर्ट पटियाला.
Sayyid Amir Ahmed, fondly known as Khan Sahib, had spotted Naqvi's talent when he was
It is a great matter of pleasure and delight for me to address the audience regarding the contribution of Mr. SAS Naqvi to the development of hockey in India, his role in Indian hockey, both as a player and also as a coach. And for the last 25 years, he has been living and working in the promotion of the sport of hockey in the Sultanate of Oman. I have always found Mr. Naqvi as a wonderful human being. I can very confidently say that Sayyid Naqvi has been the genuine sports ambassador of India to the Sultanate of Oman.
First of all, it's a privilege for me to be here for this special occasion on the launching of this film, Evergreen Ace, on a veteran sports personality, Mr. Naqvi, whose contributions, of course, we've seen and heard about. That really exceptional. This is surely a unique event in the sports history of the Sultanate, because this is the first time that such a film has been made on the life and achievements of a sports personality. Naqvi Sahab has contributed immensely to the development of sports, particularly hockey, in both India and in the Sultanate of Oman. And when I came here, one of the first things that I learned actually was the fact that he was so well known in all circles, in Omani circles as well as the Indian circles, because of this contribution.
Mr. Naqvi, as you said, Mr. SAS Naqvi is a true legend in the field of hockey. My interaction over 3.5 years with him has been extremely enriching. I have learned so much from him about sports in general and hockey in particular. Mr. Naqvi has built a niche and a name for himself. Over 3 decades here, he has been the national coach of the Oman hockey team. He has been the technical advisor to the Oman Olympic Committee. And his work has come to be rightly recognized and acknowledged by all concerned. Mr. Naqvi has given not only his career, but a whole lifetime to the cause of hockey. And I have personally no doubt that there is no other Indian sports personality in the Sultanate of Oman who has done so much in the field of sports, in the field of hockey. I would like to compliment Mr. Naqvi and wish him good health and long years in the future for the service of hockey in Oman.
speak about Mr. Saeed Ali Sibte Naqvi, who is a father-like figure for me, it's a very difficult task. I am definitely short of words to describe his contribution towards Oman sports and hockey in India. He has been one of the finest human beings I have ever come across in my long journalistic life of almost 17 years. I would feel truly honored to speak about Mr. Naqvi, who has been a pioneer in promoting sports in Oman, as initially as a coach of the national hockey team and later on as a technical advisor to the Oman Olympic Committee. While going through his files and his wonderful and marvelous collection of photos and articles, one comes to know that how great his past has been. But the best part is he's still young at heart, he's still so passionate about the game. It's been a wonderful innings for me to share some of his most intimate thoughts, and I feel honored and privileged to be associated with him. As a journalist, I have come across a lot of sports person, but here Mr. Naqvi has been an amazing person who at the ripe age of 75 is still young as a 20-year-old boy who would still like to know what is best in the interest of the game or sports in general. And I would pray to the Almighty to give him many years of life, and he has the same passion for sports as ever, as always.
Hi, wasn't it a spectacular film on Mr. SAS Naqvi? It was November last year, a casual chat that paved way for making of this film. With Mr. Bijlani's blessings, the project took off, and supporting us were Mr. Sadanand and his group. I must mention a few names here who helped in completing this dream project. My first thanks goes to Mr. Salithacher, who took along the crew around the Sultanate to make people talk highly about Mr. SAS Naqvi. And of course, I must not forget my professional brother, Mr. Ashok Purohit, without whom certain personalities wouldn't have been in this film. Mr. Mir Ranjan Negi, who provided us the inputs from India. My best wishes to Mr. Naqvi, who eats, breathes and lives hockey. Hockey is a game which is more than passion for Mr. Naqvi. Thank you.